If you're building a standalone SCC instance, you will need to build only one ESXi hypervisor underlay configuration. For a HA cluster configuration, each SCC instance will need to be hosted on independent ESXi hypervisors to minimize a single point of failure. The beauty of building a HA cluster is that you can take some of the SCC instances out of service to conduct your maintenance activities without impacting monitored operations. We will cover later how building two ESXi hypervisor underlay configurations may impact your distributed switch configuration. Without boring you with the details of vCenter server administration, we will assume your hypervisor or hypervisors have been registered and licensed within VMware's centralized management software Control Your vSphere environment. Make sure you identify with your DCUI that the VMNIC 0 VLAN tab is set to 0 for each independent hypervisor. VMNIC 0 by default connects to your VMware standard switch and service console. If you like, you can enable SSH to allow administrators to access the hypervisor through its in-band SSH service. So some of you may ask, why do I configure VLAN 0 on my VMNIC 0 interface of my ESXi bare metal hypervisor? A simple explanation is that you have cabled your external facing PNIC to connect to an already configured PVID switch port within your management underlay network. Set your DNS, NTP, and IP addressing provided to you by your network administrator. For each independent host, you may want to test ping reachability by utilizing the ping utility. You can perform this task by accessing the CLI of the ESXi host. Simply ping 8.8.8.8 to see if you can hit Google. After you're satisfied with your standard switch configuration, you can move forward on deploying your newly created distributed switch.